Hi students, today we are going to start the chapter The Human Eye and the Colorful World. In that chapter, today we will discuss about refraction through a glass prism. Prism. It is a pyramidal piece of glass with two triangular bases and three rectangular lateral surfaces. These surfaces are inclined to each other. What is angle of prism? The angle between two adjoining lateral surfaces. That is called angle of prism. Here you can see the angle of prism. The angle between two adjoining lateral surfaces of a prism is called angle of prism. Refraction through a glass prism. Here you can see one incident ray is coming, and after touching the surface PQ, it is refracted. It is refracted, and after refraction it is going in BC, that ray that we can see here as BC. And that BC will touch the other surface, and from there it is again refracted and it is coming as emergent ray CD. Incident ray is AB, and after refraction it is going as BC and it is coming out of the prism as CD, that is emergent ray. Here you can see that if the incident ray, if it is not at all refracted, it will go straight as AE. Okay? If it is not at all refracted, if it is not bending, is not happening to it, it will go as AE. But here two times refraction is happening when once it enters from air to the glass prism and when it is coming out of the glass prism. There, when the actual, if it is not bending or refraction is not happening, it will go as AE. And here refraction is happening, that's why it will come out as CD. In that angle it will come out. Here you can see that the angle represented here, that is angle of deviation. Here you can see the angle of deviation. Then what is angle of deviation? It is the angle between incident ray and emergent ray. Okay, it is the angle between incident ray and emergent ray. The angle between incident ray and emergent ray, the difference we can call it as angle of deviation. Angle of deviation. Dispersion. When white light is passed through a prism, it splits into its 7 constituent colors to form a band of 7 colors. This phenomenon is called dispersion. When white light is passed through a glass prism, it splits into its 7 constituent colors to form a band of 7 colors. This phenomenon we can call it as dispersion. Here you can see that when on beam of white light it enters the prism, after touching that surface, what is happening to it? It will split into its 7 constituent colors, and here when it is coming out of the prism, we can easily identify the different colors in it. Here the least deviation is happening to, least bending is happening to red color, and maximum deviation is happening to the violet color. What is spectrum? The band of 7 colors formed due to dispersion of white light is called spectrum. The band of 7 colors formed due to dispersion of white light is called spectrum. Here we can use an acronym. It is a group of alphabets that represent sequential colors in the spectrum. What is that acronym here? That is VIBGYOR or VIBGYOR. That indicates V for violet, I for indigo, B for blue, G for green, Y for yellow, O orange, and R is red. VIBGYOR. Here red is the least deviated color and it has largest or longest wavelength, and violet is the most deviated color and it has smallest wavelength in visible spectrum. When white light is passed through a glass prism, what will happen? Why spectrum is formed when white light is passed through a glass prism? Why spectrum is formed when white light is passed through a glass prism? Each color has a definite wavelength. And for each wavelength, the angle of deviation differs. Each color has a definite wavelength, and for each wavelength, the angle of deviation we discussed earlier, and for each wavelength, the angle of deviation differs. Red is the least deviated and violet is the most deviated color. So different colors deviate at different angles to form spectrum. What is spectrum? The band of 7 colors formed due to dispersion of white light is called spectrum. Here you can see 2 prisms are used here. Okay, before that, Isaac Newton was the first person who proved that sunlight is made up of 7 colors. He passed sunlight through a glass prism to form a band of 7 colors. He tried to split the 7 colors further by putting another prism ahead of the prism, the first prism, forming spectrum, but he failed to obtain more colors. And he formed a spectrum of sunlight and placed an identical but inverted prism in front of the first prism, forming the spectrum. All the 7 colors combined by the inverted prism and emerged as white light. That you can see it here. Here one prism, first prism is there. When we pass white light through the prism, what will happen? Here because of the bending of light is happening there. Then because of that dispersion, the splitting of white light into its constituent 7 colors, that is happening. And there in between the 2 prisms, we can see the 7 colors or light of 7 colors we can see. When we use another one more inverted prism, when we use, these 7 colors will enter the prism and it will combine together to form white light and it will emerge as white light only. Okay. What is white light? What is referred as white light? Any light that forms a spectrum similar to that of sunlight is referred as white light.